Republican National Committee Chairman Michael Steele has not said whether he'll seek another two-year term to lead his party, but that hasn't stopped other Republicans from throwing their hats into the ring, especially members of the Tea Party. Today in Washington, the Tea Party-aligned wing of the Republican Party, the Republican National Conservative Caucus, teamed up with Dick Armey's Tea Party group, FreedomWorks. They started a two-day session to vet new candidates for the Republican Party chairmanship. There was even a debate, and the whole thing was streamed online. The current Republican chairman, Michael Steele, was invited, but was a no-show today. Steele is facing harsh criticism and a possible investigation after already spending nearly $637,000 on the Republican National Committee's National Convention for 2012. Joining me now, one of the people who was at today's meeting, Vice President of Public Policy for FreedomWorks, Max Pappas. Max, welcome back to the show.
Thanks.
What is the difference between the Republican National Conservative Caucus and the Republican National Committee?
Well, like within Congress where there are caucuses, this is a caucus within the Republican National Committee. It's a subgroup. It's part of the larger organization.
So it is officially part of the larger organization.
Yes.
And so today, does this indicate that you are opposed to Michael Steele continuing as the leader of the party?
No, he was invited. We would love to have had him.
Just to clarify, his term is coming up, coming to an end, and so there has to be an election that he can participate in or not in order for him to have another two-year term.
That's right. The chairman of the Republican National Committee gets a two-year term. Michael Steele's is about to end, and he can run again. The election will probably be in January. There are 168 people who vote for the Republican National Committee chairman, representing all the states and territories of the United States.
And how would you classify Michael Steele's support as of now in the party? If this election were held tomorrow, if he was a candidate to continue in office, what do you think his chances are?
You know, Lawrence, I'm not really sure. I'm the policy guy, and we focus a lot on the ideas, and this was our hope today was to get to know all the candidates better. I think if I were somebody watching today and saw that he didn't show up, I would be suspicious of his understanding of the Tea Party movement and the key role that it played in this last election cycle. And
so was today's debate, was it about policy? Was it about organizational skills? Was it about fundraising capacity?
It was about all of those things. All of those are key for a successful chairman of either party. And we asked them one question where we addressed both of those. We pointed out that the Tea Party ethos, you could divide it into two parts. The first one is the belief in the Founding Fathers' belief in limited government, free markets, and the Constitution. And the second is also to show up and do the hard work necessary to defend the liberties that the Constitution protects. And we said, we think those are the two necessary criteria for anybody who's going to head a party. Do you meet these two criteria?
So how many candidates did you actually have there today?
We had four. And by virtue of their being there, I would say those four should be considered the front runners now.
And who was the front runner of the front runners? Any standouts?
You know, it was hard for me to tell. I was asking them the questions, and it was co-moderated with one of my coworkers at FreedomWorks. And I can't say that I was able to pay close enough attention in that round. We taped it all, and we're going to be watching it. I thought they all did a great job, and I look forward to watching it in more detail when I don't have to decide what question is next. And keep track of time and that sort of thing.
Hey, listen, it's what I have to do every night. I can't hear what anybody's saying. But listen, Max, take MSNBC viewers inside the Republican thinking. What was to your mind the most important question that these candidates had to answer?
I think showing up was the most important question.
That's an easy one. Okay.
Well, half of them got it wrong.
Okay.
Which doesn't speak well for them. And
Max, we gotta leave it there. Max Pappas of FreedomWorks, thank you very much for your time tonight.
Anytime. Thanks for having me.